Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise again because there is no time to waste when it comes to protecting the North Atlantic right whale, a species whose calving and migratory grounds are right off the coast of my district. By even the most generous estimates, there are fewer than 420 right whales left in the ocean. Without immediate federal action, the right whale could go extinct in the next 2 decades. Killed nearly every right whale in existence through our direct and indirect actions over the past 2 centuries. And today, we're at a crossroads. We have a choice. We can be the generation that saves the right whale, or the generation that allows their extinction. We can act right now by adopting this amendment. It will provide targeted investments so we can better understand how both right whales and East Coast economies can thrive. This is a unique opportunity. Few people in the history of the earth have had the ability to help a species survive. In fact, the opposite is true. From the passenger pigeon to the western black rhinoceros, humans have driven the extinction of iconic species through centuries of choices. It was a choice to hunt the right whale to near extinction. It is a choice to jeopardize the right whale by drilling off our coast or harmful seismic airgun blasting. And tonight is a choice to protect the right whale and the hundreds of thousands of jobs up and down the East Coast that rely on the healthy ecosystem that the right whale creates. So let's be the generation of leaders that chooses to bring the right whale back from the brink. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. Does any member seek time in opposition? Seeing none, the gentleman from South Carolina is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I thank my colleagues for their support on this issue. I want to single out my friend from across the aisle, Mr. Rutherford, as well as Mr. Huffman and Mr. Grijalva for their leadership on this issue at the Natural Resources Committee. And I also want to thank Mr. Moulton for the opportunity to offer this amendment. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I reserve the remainder.